Hey, what's up, world? I have a dumb thing no one needs to hear about, but I'm going to talk about it because here it is. There's a great quote that I heard once that said that actors should not be known, they should be good. And I really like that quote. Here's why I like it. Again, no one cares because my opinions don't matter. The whole point of this is that my opinions don't matter. I don't care what your fucking politics are, and you have the right to express whatever the fuck you want to express. Go ahead and do it. I don't care. You feel compelled to be an activist, go be an activist. You feel compelled to vote a certain way or to march in the streets, whatever, man. That is your thing. I am 100% behind the idea that you can do that. Freedom of speech, freedom of expression, blah, blah, blah. I'm behind it. But what I'm not behind is this idea that you then need to be that in order to be in entertainment. Do you understand what I'm saying? I'm not saying that entertainers can't be that or should not be that. I'm not being prescriptive at all. I'm saying that the fact that that is or is not what you want to do should not have anything to do with being a prerequisite for being in entertainment. I'll put it a better way. So this is such a weird, heady thing to me that I'll hear people say, I just didn't know that person was this kind of person, because they find out that celebrity or athlete or singer, musician, whatever, has this political opinion. And I go, who cares one way or the other what they are in their private life? You didn't buy their private life. You bought whatever their product was that they were making. Oh, I don't want to support them if I'm supporting this. Okay, I understand, but you didn't buy the artist. You don't own the artist. They're a person. You're not, you bought the product that they made, and you don't have to like it. And people get all mad at me, and I go, yeah, but the same people who get mad at me, you're still just as much of a hypocrite because you like Apple, and they're made by, sweatshop kids and overseas, and you love Disney, and they just endorsed, Muslim concentration camps in communist China. So the way I look at it is, what was it? If you want to kneel during the national anthem and you're an athlete, I don't care. Go kneel. Go do your thing, man. That's your thing. But then when Nike endorses you and people are like, yeah, he's really standing up for the little guy, I go, you do know Nike has slave labor to build those shoes, right? That's like where Nike gets their shoes from. So I'm not saying, yes, separate the art from the artist, but don't pretend like you're buying the artist. You don't own people, right? We're an anti-slavery, supposedly, an anti-slavery culture. Isn't that like our whole thing? It's illegal to own people. So when you buy art, you're not buying the artist. I don't understand that mentality. I never have. I don't know if it's a product of social media or, what I think it's a product of? I think it's a product of us watching celebrities when they're not performing. Whether they're an athlete and we're watching them like do an interview instead of watching them play soccer. Like a soccer player should only matter when they're playing soccer. To the collective. I mean, they matter as a person. It's the same thing with an actor or a comedian. When they're not telling a joke or when they're not performing a play as, when they're pretending to be a character, they shouldn't really matter all that much, right? They're not a politician. If they want to run for office, great, cool. They want to be a fucking activist, great. I'm not against any of that if that's what you want to do. Like if you're a hip hop artist and you saw horrible police brutality and you grew up in just socioeconomic garbage in this country and you thought, my God, this has got to change. This is ridiculous. And you feel compelled to go out there and speak for a community. Fine. I'm not telling you not. That's not what I'm saying. Go do it. What I'm saying is that should not be the prerequisite for you to become a commercially successful rapper. What should make you a commercially successful rapper is that you can rap, right? What should make you a commercially successful comedian is that you're funny. A large group of people find you funny, right? If you're a good actor, meaning that you can believably portray a character so that the audience can relate to a story, so you can tell a story, that's your job. It's, if you're an athlete and you're an amazing football player and you're so good that people pay you money to play a game in front of them. Okay, cool. That's why you should be an athlete. It should. I know I know I'm reducing everything to a very simple meritocracy, but that's it. That's what it is. You don't see people. I'm a plumber. I'm a plumber because I fix clogs better than anyone else, and it's a necessary job. And, well, how did you get that job? Well, I was running for office. No, I'm not saying you can't run for office. I'm saying it's another thing. It's a separate job. It's a separate endeavor. And that's what's getting weird to me is this mentality of like, well, I can't like this person because they're not who I thought they were. And I think, well, you don't like that person. You never did. That's a lie. You liked the product that they offered you, and that's what they always were selling, was a product. What's weird is now that you know that they're not the product, they're separate of the product, you don't like who they are. Well, you don't have to like who they are. That never was part of the social contract. And I don't think it ever will be, or it never should be. I don't know. That's probably the most prescriptive thing I've ever said in my entire life. I don't know. I'm just trying to be. I don't understand this like epiphany people have when they go, I thought I knew a person. You don't know that person. You never met them before in your life. If you went to a stadium and saw an athlete play a game, you didn't meet that person. You happened to see him or her. If you saw a musician or a singer or a rapper, in a concert back before COVID, and we actually had concerts, you didn't meet that person. You saw them perform in concert. And if you like a movie or a play and you saw this performer on stage, or if you watched a movie and you saw them on screen, or you saw even an interview, which I just don't understand why we interview actors. I don't understand why we interview. It's a press junket to help sell the movie. That's what a trailer's for. I don't understand this obsession with like watching the successful when they're not doing the thing that made them successful. I don't get it. I don't understand the celebrity worship. I never had. I thought we all were on the same page. I mean, movies like Zoolander in the early 2000s were about joking about why are we treating them like royalty? They're just either talented or lucky idiots. Like that's the. I don't understand. I don't know what. Maybe it was social media where we all kind of pretended like we were all celebrities, and so we assumed that we were like them. Like, well, you're not any better or worse than them. You're just a person who likes attention, just like they do. The difference is they found a way to monetize it. That's why I never understood why people don't like sex workers. Why? Let them do what they want. Whatever. I don't know. Whatever, man. I don't want to tell anybody how to live their life. And I don't understand the fascination with finding people who are not anything other than just an entertainer telling you how to live your life. Why? Why is that interesting? Just watch them perform, and if you like it, great. If you don't like it, great. I don't understand it. I don't know if maybe I'm just stupid, which is very possible, or I don't know. Is it because Americans don't have royalty? We don't have royalty. We have a merchant class that is either born into their wealth or is able to turn, a product into wealth. Is it because we want to be like them? Is it because we're mad that we're not like them? I don't know what it is. But when the reality TV boom happened, I thought, why? This is all the stuff that doesn't matter. I don't know. I don't pretend to be smart enough to understand it. I just don't understand this new thing where I'll hear like this epiphany. I can't believe that actor is not someone I would like in real life. And I think, who cares? I can't believe they weren't really like the character they were playing. Yeah, they're playing a character. They're not a real. That character on the screen is not a real person. It's not a documentary. You're watching a superhero, or even if it's like a crime drama. They're not really a cop. You know, they're not really a soldier. They're not really a scientist. They're not really whatever. I don't understand it. I don't understand how people are so fooled. I thought we all knew that it was just entertainment. You know, a soccer player matters when they're playing soccer. That's it. A comedian matters when they're telling a joke. That's it. An actor matters when they're playing a character. That's it. You know, a singer or a rapper or a musician matters when they're playing their instrument or singing or telling their story through poetry. Or a writer matters when you're reading their work. I'm not saying you can't do anything else. I'm saying that it doesn't matter if you do anything else. It's irrelevant to that thing. You don't want to support it? Don't, man. You don't fucking have to support it. You know, there's no rules saying. It's like people get mad at McDonald's for getting, you know, I'm overweight. Well, you didn't have to eat the McDonald's. I don't know. You have free will, man. I don't know. I'm too stupid. I'm just a working class piece of shit. I don't fucking know. I don't know. I think they don't know either. So that's why I don't listen to them. Live your life. Don't let other people tell you how to vote. I don't know.